How's it going? Because I'm bored and have nothing better to do, I'm going to use my powers of assholery to look into the future and reveal to you the endings of all the following movies that are to come in 2017. I have a list right here of the top ones that are most anticipated, most beloved ones coming out, and I'm going to give you my assumptions on how they're going to end. In the coming year, once you see those movies, you can come back to me, check my predictions, and see which ones I got right and which ones I pretty much got right. Cockiness is strong with this one. Let's begin off with Justice League. The Justice League is going to form, take on a threat, and survive till the end, becoming the Justice League. The Guardians of the Galaxy is going to form, take on a new threat, may introduce Quill's father. There's going to be an end cut scene, which is going to bring about probably an introduction to Ragnarok. If not, they're going to do something comic-ish, like Howard the Duck at the end of the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Alien Covenant is going to draw out the connection between the Prometheus film and the rest of the franchise, possibly bringing it closer together. Kong Skull Island is going to be your stereotypical run-of-the-mill kaiju film, only made by Americans, which there's probably going to be giant bugs in it, because honestly, anytime America tries to make a kaiju film, I don't know what our obsession is with giant bugs. We just always have them in it. So there's going to be giant bugs in Kong, most certainly. Kong's probably going to escape the island. If they give a Godzilla cameo, it's going to be amazing. Thor Ragnarok. Ragnarok's going to happen and Thor's going to emerge victorious. Also probably going to reintroduce Hulk into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's probably going to come out of hiding. Logan is going to be your average run-of-the-mill retelling of Old Man Logan, which is the short comic series that the movie Logan's going to be based off of. It's post-apocalyptic, and they're giving Logan a little girl in this to take care of, showing him as a father figure. He may die in the end. She'll carry on his legacy, blah, 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 blah. Star Wars Episode VIII. The same thing's going to happen that has been happening for the past God knows how many movies. End of story. Spider-Man Homecoming. Spider-Man is going to take on a threat, show that Tony Stark has a more fatherly side, and join the Marvel Cinematic Universe full circle, being involved in the oncoming Infinity War. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's going to come into the picture, tell her origin story, and explain how she got to be where Justice League movie came in. Triple X, Return of the Xander, blah, 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 blah. The Triple X movie is just going to be the third Triple X movie. I mean, not much you can really say. It's going to be your average action movie that's pretty much going to cash in on the fact that Vin Diesel is back to play the character that he played in the first one. Not going to be a very big deal. Really just going to be back to see him in a role. I would be even more impressed if they got Rammstein, whatever you want to call it, to come back and do the music to it. Because, honestly, that first track, Firefly, in the first Triple X movie was just so... got your blood pumping. It'd be nice to see them come back. Also, please bring back the chick from the first one. I want to know what happened with that. Don't pull that regular Hollywood bullshit where, they had a falling out and now she's not in the new movie. And you come up with but they were the love of the main character's life and things just didn't work out. I'm looking at you, Highlander the Source. Don't pull that bullshit again. Beauty and the Beast is going to be a retelling of Beauty and the Beast in live action. Personally, I am not a fan of Emma Watson for the choice of Belle. I don't know what I have against Emma Watson. I just don't think it's going to work out. I'll see it anyways. John Wick 2, Chapter 2. People are going to piss him off and he's going to kill them. He's going to win the end. The Lego Batman movie is going to be probably a run-in-the-mill Batman movie with your average Lego shit in it. It's going to be comedic and nothing is really... You're going to take away nothing from it, but maybe a few childish jokes that maybe you did or didn't know before. Transformers The Last Night, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be like all the other Transformers movies. They're going to come back to their planet, probably find their origins. If Mark Wahlberg's in it, I'm probably not going to see it. I don't know. We'll see. My grandma loves the Transformers movies, so we may get stuck seeing it. We'll see how it goes. War for the Planet of the Apes. The Planet of the Apes movies are going to continue. And that's all I have to say about that. The Dark Tower, I'm actually kind of interested in seeing. Kind of really interested, because I know Stephen King, I wrote that, and I've been meaning to read that. So we'll see how that goes. Pirates of the Caribbean, the new one, you guys already know my opinion on that one. It's going to go well. I think it's going to go very well. Kingsman, the Golden... I fucked up the list. Here we go. Kingsman, the Golden Circle. I can tell you exactly what's going to happen now. What's-his-face is going to come back from the first one, the one who got shot in the head. They're going to find some fucking bullshit way to bring him back. The Power Rangers, if it is not them fighting some intergalactic threat, the new Power Rangers movie may just be a recreation of the first actual Power Rangers movie with Ivan Ooze, which I'm kind of hoping it is. The Mummy is going to be a remake of The Mummy. It'd be nice if they could get a cameo from the guy. Forgot his name. That's how forgettable he was. That's terrible. Despicable Me 3 will be like the other Despicable Me movies. 50 Shades Darker will be like the book, but changed to be more erotic. Valerian... What the fuck is this? Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets? That seems interesting. I think that's going to be your average action movie, as usual. Baywatch is going to be an adaptation of Baywatch from the TV show. Not sure what they're going to do with that. Ghost in the Shell is an adaptation of a anime. It's going to kind of follow the anime and end kind of like the anime while not actually being the anime. There's your interpretation. A Cure for Wellness. Now this I was super interested in, but with horror movies, I guess nowadays, at least for me, it's like a hit or miss. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Baby Driver. I have no idea what this film is about. I don't care what it's about. I'm probably not going to see it. T2, Trainspotting. I can't wait for Trainspotting 2. Get to return back to the old characters, see what's going on. I think it's going to end... I think the main character's going to get back into heroin later in his life. We'll see how it goes. It'd be interesting to see everyone return to their roles. That is, if they get everyone back. I assume they will. We'll see. Pitch Perfect 3. I never saw Pitch Perfect 1 or 2. I don't care. I don't give a shit. And we move on to Jumanji, which is going to be a shot-for-shot recreation of the last one. Annabelle 2. Ghosts are going to throw shit around. People are going to escape. King Arthur, Legend of the Sword is going to be the tale of King Arthur. Maybe some changes to it. It's going to end how it did back then. World War Z 2 is going to expand on the story while adding nothing new. Maybe incorporating things that were left out from the book. But other than that, the Bye-Bye Man is either going to end A, they defeat the Bye-Bye Man, or B, everyone dies and the Bye-Bye Man curse gets passed on. Get Out, I actually saw the trailer for this, and I can't wait for it. Personally, I think the couple is going to survive, and I personally think that the town is either taken over by ghosts or demons. Or aliens. Aliens, ghosts, or demons. Aliens or demons, I think. They're the two most likely to have, they're the two most likely to have mind control powers. Rock That Body, I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'm not watching it. The Boss Baby, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Not watching it. The Fast and the Furious, I don't care. Give a shit. Not watching it. The Fast and the Furious new movie is just going to be like the last one. And this one, it says like, the subtitle for the new Fast and the Furious is Family No More. So I'm guessing everyone's going to get torn up and everyone's going to go their separate ways. They're going to kill off more main characters and maybe this will finally end the series. Coco, I don't know what that's about. Don't care. Saw Legacy, because they just couldn't let it die. But as you saw in the last film, what's his face from the first one who was killed in the room turns out to be an accomplice of Jigsaw. So I think the new movie is going to be about him and him doing the killings. Hopefully he's the last one, because really the Saw franchise just needs to... Enough already. We're done. Flatliners. It looks like a try-hard comedy. Could be drama. I don't know. The screenshots of it are very, very, very confusing. Smurfs: The Lost Voyage. Why do you keep making Smurf movies? Who's asking for these? The Smurf movie's gonna end like the last Smurf movie did. Fist Fight, starring Ice Cube, because apparently Ice Cube's trying to be hard again. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ice Cube. It died after Are We There Yet? Don't even try to come back like you're this hard ass. You're not fooling anybody. Charlie Day. I don't even know who Charlie Day is. What is this shit? Fist Fight. It's gonna be a comedy. A muscle man comedy. The Great Showman. Is this gonna be alive? What is that guy from? Gonna be on it? Hugh Jackman. Zendaya. Pick a normal fucking name. Zendaya. Get a normal name. Christ. Rebecca Ferguson. Sounds familiar. Michelle Williams. I've seen Michelle Williams in shit before. I'm not sure what The Greatest Showman's going to be. Probably just about The Greatest Showman. I don't know. The Emoji Movie. Because we're the human race and we can't stop producing disease. The Coldest City is probably going to be some love story. Usually love stories have that stupid 3-piece title. The Golden Book, The Ancient Telling, The Crafty Paper, The Time-Traveling Mailbox, The Coldest City. So, yeah. Patient Zero, stereotypical zombie movie, Insidious Chapter 4. Thank you. I want to find out what happens with the demons. Did they defeat the demon that they've been teasing for the past 3 fucking movies? Please tell me. Can't wait for Insidious. Did not know that was coming out. Geostorm is going to be your average run-of-the-mill end-of-the-world movie because even though 2012 has passed us by, we can't get enough of it. And then finally, The Nut Job 2, which is the sequel to that squirrel movie nobody watched. And those are my interpretations of the new movies to come in the following year. Remember to check back here later on in this year to see if I got any of these predictions right. I'll see you next time. Thank you for viewing. Bye-bye.